traders, coming to you early. The market is still flowing. I'm done. Hey, I'm officially calling my day over at about 9:30 West Coast time every day. I'm done sitting around forever. Most of my plays happen between 6:30 and 9, and after that, I'm acting like the market is closed. So let's talk about what we did today. And as usual, let me first start with the Dow. Let's see what it looks like. Of course, you got to remember, because I'm doing this live at basically 10:30, the market actually it might change by the time it closes. But here's what it looks like as of now. Here's the daily on the Dow. The Dow is right here. It's just really inside day. This is a very small candle. At this point, it hasn't gone up. It hasn't gone down. It's just kind of inside. We'll have to wait and see. It's sideways consolidation type movement. Okay, so that's the Dow. Here is the SPY. The SPY has, let's see what's going on with the SPY. Okay, the SPY it should look the same and just has a little more bottoming tail, which is a good thing, which means it's trying to make this run towards this 200 MA here. I would suggest that when this decides that it's not going to be sideways anymore, it's going to move and it's going to try to either do one or two things: get to this 200, touch it, and then kind of retrace a little bit and deal with it. Or if it even shows weakness that it can't even get to the 200, it's just going to fall back down to one of these key price points. This is one key price point. Here's another low that we can swing low that we can look at. Which one will it be? Man, nobody knows. This is why I never try to predict. Predicting is not my thing. I just read the chart. Okay, I know how to read a chart, and I read the chart for what it is, and I accept it as my reality. All right, good. A ton of plays today, man. Let me go ahead and switch over. There was a ton of action this morning. I had 3 trades, 3 wins. I walked out with, let's see, probably 15%ish in that world. So we'll look at everything, because not everything was a 10% trade. I cut a few of them short. I'll tell you what, once I get that first win, the next couple trades, I actually, I'm real quick on the trigger with that, because I just like making money, man. I don't care. I'd rather walk with some money, because I know that what I do is going to show up every day. I don't have to wait. No, I know what I do shows up every day. So I like to take them profits. So let's go with the first stock that we're going to talk about, which is XRFF. Okay, XRFF. Here is my PowerPoint. I always, print my screenshot of what I saw. So, here was my game plan. I said stock is up on weird agreement news. It's a China stock, and it sounds like a pump. I don't trust any of that. Listen, I'm not trying to be no hater, but you got to be very careful with the news that comes out of China, because they love to run pump and dumps all the time. Okay, so I already knew that this might be a pump. So this one will probably be legit for the first hour. We'll watch closely at the open. First buy is at 10, and it wasn't 105. I apologize. That should have been a 205. No, right here, 181. I don't know how the hell I put 105. I was tripping, but right here, this is where I had my first order in at 188. This is my first buy area, and as you can see, it did not trigger. Okay, so what happened? This thing ran, like I said, in the first hour. I knew it was going to be all, running hard and strong in the first hour, and then look what happened, man. This thing just started to sell off. Why? Because it's a pump. It's a pump. It's a pump. You can never trust a lot of the stuff that comes out of China, man. They just play by different rules over there. But that does not mean that there's not opportunity. Okay, so where did I trade it? Here's the first. I traded it twice today. The first trade, okay, ended up being my high volume play. This is when I dig down into the 5-minute frame, and I look on the 5-minute from the open, and I say, where is the biggest volume and the biggest candle? Right here. Same thing that I do in the pre-market. Where is the biggest volume? Where's the biggest candle? Okay, I want to buy that. I want to test it. So this thing came into it here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. As long as I like it to spend 20 to 25 minutes or more above that price, and when it comes back to it, I'll challenge it. Okay, look what it did. It came back in. I got in right here at 230. I treat these as 5% plays, even though they could be treated, especially if it's a volatile moving stock, as 10% plays. But I've seen enough to know, hey, I know that there's a quick opportunity if I put 5%. No sooner did I get in, I was putting my limit order in to get out at 245. This thing was already at 245, so I just marketed out 245. It ended up running up here to 260. So definitely gave more than 5%. It was even over 10%. I don't care. I got what I wanted out of the play. This is what I was looking for. That was what my game plan was. That's what I did. Then the second time that I played it, I have my high volume play, then I have my MA play, where I played it off the 15 to 20 MA on the 15-minute time frame. I saw this thing just storming back, falling out of the sky. And of course, where's a safe landing place? Everybody loves MAs. So I put an order in at 190, and again, 5%. What do I need? I need to run 20 for 10%. So all I need is 10 cents. Okay, I put the order in at 190. I literally got executed in, and I put my limit order in for $2. Okay, and sure enough, this thing ended up running up here to like the 208 range. I think it might even hit 210. I got out at $2. That's what I wanted. All I needed was 10% for 5. So that takes me to 10% at this point, just with this one stock. Okay. Next stock that I traded would be POAI. Okay, this was the next stock that I played. We played XRF twice. Let's go ahead and look at that. I will share my screen and let's go. POAI should be next. Oh, this is high volume, correct. All right, here we go. Game plan. Stock is diluted. Keyword diluted, and is moving on weak news. Has a first buy at 180 and a second buy at 150. Okay, once I feel like something is weak, I'm definitely not going to test it at the first buy area. Was not going to challenge that at all. But look at the second buy, way down here at 150. Okay, perfect. Now, this thing pulled back. I thought it was going to be weak, so I waited. Okay, waited a long time, and then boom, what did it do? It comes into 150, drops to 146. The stop now becomes 146 when that candle closed. And boop, what did it do? It turned around and it ran to 165, I think it was. I got in at 150. All I was looking for was 5%. So let's remember, 10% from a stock that I'm playing at 150. All I need is 15 cents, which would be 165. It did it. In order for me to get the 5%, I was basically looking for, so we'll just say call it 8 cents. So I had an order in at 158. We see that it hit 165, which means that my order was filled. Done. Done. 15% on the day, just like that, buying simple key areas that people showed me that they want to buy. I want to buy where people have wanted to buy before, and the volume and the candle supports it. Simple. Okay. There was, of course, other plays that I did not get to play. I'm just going to real quick show you. I'm going to share my screen. Not going to spend all day on this, but CPSH. This one did not. I just want you to see that I had game plans on these written pre-market. This one actually would have been great. I wanted it to fall from like here down there. It opened too close to the second buy area. I didn't feel comfortable, but we can see it still ended up going. Still gave you a play. MDGS, another one. It was just weak coming off the open, but the MA play was there. If I wanted to take it, I was dealing with something else. And then drop car. Drop car came right down to the 84.5 area, bounced, came up here to 90, okay, and then it sold off again. Again, quick plays, giving you an opportunity, and then INUV was a high volume play in which I was willing to test it right here. See, this is the big candle here, the big volume and big volume, big buy candle, okay, largest candle on the day, even though it had top and tail, this is still the one that they did it on, right? And that price was at 37. I wanted it at 37.5. What did it do? It came in, it dropped just a little bit below, and then boom, ran right back to 40. Another 10% play. I didn't take this one though. I'm just showing you that this is what I had my eyes on. This is what I was ready to play, but others had planned out, and I only take 3 trades a day, and I'm done. 2 days back to back 3-0. Wednesday 3-0, Tuesday 3-0, and I had 2 winning trades on Mondays. Don't Don't overdo it. Don't overtrade it. Don't get greedy. Just keep it simple, man, and keep winning, man. And that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping it simple, and I just keep winning, and I'm not looking back. I just keep my system in play. People hit me all, how come you don't do more? I don't. You can do more. I'm good. Look at what I'm showing. I'm just showing you success one day after the next, one day after the next. Success, 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 prosperity. That's what it's about, man. Remember, the tortoise won the race, not the hare, man. Just take your little bit at a time, one day at a time. And when you get to the end of the race, you're gonna stack it all up. You're gonna look back and say, "Wow, man, I stacked some cheese. I really did. I did that." Okay. All right, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Let's get after it. Let's make it a good week.